Meanwhile, the House Ad Hoc Committee on the Bangsamoro Basic Law hopes to resume deliberations on the measure by next week. But panel chair Rufus Rodriguez said they will not go for a vote on the measure, but to study and go line by line in the investigation reports. Again, here's Freddie Abando.
The House Ad Hoc Committee on the Bangsamoro, chaired by Congressman Rufus Rodriguez, may resume its discussions on the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law next week if the PNP's Board of Inquiry will submit its report of the Mama Sapano incident. Deliberations has been suspended for 2 weeks.
I talked to General Magalong in Camp Crame the other week. They will be finished on or before February 27, Friday. It's coming Friday. Which means that we are going to resume on Tuesday, March 3 or March 2. To be able to resume just to have deliberations. We are not going to vote. Because if we vote, we have a possibility of losing the vote, even in the committee.
Rodriguez also stressed the MILF should comply with a set of confidence-building measures to demonstrate their sincerity as partners of government in winning the peace. The return of all the firearms, personal belongings of the fallen 44. So far, 16 firearms were returned. Some were cannibalized. Turn over Busit Usman and turn over the MILF personnel responsible for the brutal killing of the fallen 44. Rodriguez stressed the Department of Justice was tasked by the President to conduct its own inquiry. The 2 reports of the probe by the Board of Inquiry and Justice will be the basis for filing criminal charges.
It depends on the actions of the MILF. As I've told you, so much trust has been lost among members of the House on the MILF and the BBL itself. So what was the use in just proceeding with deliberations even in April during our break? Because we can do that when our congressmen do not feel that the MILF has been, showing and performing confidence-building measures to restore the trust. And so it really depends on them. They have already returned the 16. Why not return the others in the condition that they were taken? There were statements that there had been tampering of the firearms. So we need really, as far as we are concerned in Congress, the spirit to cooperate from the MILF.
Because of the Mama Sapano incident, the approval of the proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law may be delayed. It may be passed on the committee level before the Holy Week break in mid-March. Support for the measure has been eroded.
We will discuss, but there will be no voting in the ad hoc committee, meaning to vote for what should be now the proposed BBL. We, as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to put it to vote, because if we do that, we might lose that particular vote, because precisely the MLF has not done the 3 important confidence-building measures that should be done.
House Majority Leader Neptali Gonzalez dismissed concerns that the President was pressuring the House to immediately approve the proposed law. Gonzalez said it's now up to the members of the House to decide what's good for the national interest. The approval of the law, once signed by the President, will be submitted to a vote in a plebiscite in the areas to be covered by the new Bangsamoro entity. After that, the transition will happen.
The President, sinabi niya lang, kaya sa kanya pa rin, yung importansya pa rin of maintaining the peace process through the BBL. Kaya ang sabi niya, towards the end, doon sa mga ayaw ng peace process, then you have to give an alternative. Now, kung mapapasa naman yung BBL, ang hope niya is, kasi di ba, kung mapapasa, he did not even say na you approve it as is where is. Hindi naman sinabi na kung ano yan. Hindi sinabi niya. Ang inaano niya lang, ang sinasabi niya lang, yung timeline. Kung ma-approve niya yan, kailan niyo ma-approve yan? Kasi, alam niyo naman yung workings ng BBL, even if on the assumption that it becomes a law, magkakaroon muna ng transition government yan, di ba? Transition, ano. So, ang sabi niya, kung ang transition government will be given an opportunity lang to govern, mga February, isang buwan, after which hindi na makakakilos dahil may election ba na, then you are effectively, ikaw na rin yung nagbibigay sa kanila ng parang cost na hindi sila ma-approve ng mga tao.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddie Abando reporting.